Welcome back to our community. Susie Thomas visiting with Leslie Berman with the hashtag Be Like the Willow movement, and we're learning about cuddle cots. Mm-hmm. And so you were able to take your experience and begin to raise funds and use your own experience to raise funds so that others, and who knew this was something that needed to be addressed so frequently, that they can have time with their baby.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we learned very quickly about all the statistics and everything of experiencing a loss.
What are they? How frequent is it?
So 1 in 4 pregnancies, which if you take and you look at a room, yes, now that's any type of loss. That's a miscarriage, that's a stillbirth. But yes, 1 in 4. And we were blown away. And what we started to realize is people have gone through this, and either, like, some people don't even tell their family.
Yes.
I mean, it was such an early loss for them, or I had quite a few families that reached out and said, we've experienced this 40 years ago and we weren't allowed to see our baby.
Oh my.
And so a lot of people, I just think, don't feel like they can talk about it. But the cuddle cot is wonderful for that, because it gives you that time just to take a second or a couple hours or sometimes a couple days and just try to experience as much as you can, because that kind of is being taken, not taken from you, but
before you have to be physically separated.
Yeah, and you are so confused and you don't know what you're supposed to do or how you're supposed to handle everything and juggle everything. And so it's nice to just be able to hold your baby even.
Yes.
I mean, some choose to give their babies a bath or do all the little firsts, or as many firsts as they possibly can. And you would think that holding that baby tight in your arms with and just surrounding them with that warmth would be your best thing to do, because that's your natural instinct, but it actually speeds the process.
The warmth is not good for...
Yeah,
right.
So the cuddle cot is that cooling unit, and it pushes cold air through it looks kind of like bubble wrap, almost like a heating pad that you would get at the hospital, but it's a cooling pad, and it keeps the features preserved. So in September, I was scrolling through and I saw one thing right after the next. It was negative, and I was like, take my experience out of it. There are people, every single person that you meet is going through something. It can be big, it can be small, but It is big in their life.
Right.
And I just needed a little bit more positivity and encouragement, and which is hard to even say because I was overwhelmed with all of the support and everything. But I wanted to be able to go to social media. I think that was the biggest thing, to go to social media and see good. I just wanted to,
well, good luck with that.
Good, yeah. And so I was like, wouldn't it be great if we could just have like a list of things, and you could pick one thing and you could do it. And then, and then maybe if you posted a picture of it, then somebody else would be like, well, look what really cool thing they did. Mm-hmm. I want to do that.
Spread a little joy.
Yeah.
It can be. It's a wonderful tool. It can be used for one thing. It could be used for another thing. It can be used for good.
Yeah.
And you really have.
Yeah. And so we went on, and I went on and I posted a thing that said I need about 30 people. And, my community was affected as much as we were. And I said, I need 30 people. I have an idea. That's all I said. Who's in? And I had, I think, over 250 comments of people that wanted to do whatever I was going to do.
So when we say we are going to be like the willow, you are talking about being able to bend but not break.
Right. Yeah.
What's involved in this movement? When people say I'm in,
yeah.
what is involved? I mean, we don't want to be inviting all kinds of horrible things to happen to us.
So I created a calendar, and the basic idea of it is to take your heartache of any experience that you're going through and turn it around, is to bend and not break and make the best of the situation. But we have a calendar, and it has 31 random acts of kindness. Some of them are free. Some of them are by donating different things. And then we do have, we raise money through the Green Heart Giver program, that is to raise money for Ashley's Embrace, which provides cuddle cots, which We just had all of our totals, and since 2017, we've raised over 33,000.
Oh my goodness! So that's like 10 of these,
it's-
more than 10 of these.
Yeah.
Wow! And you were able to donate them to which hospitals have them now?
So we can actually pick which ones.
Wow.
You know, if you have one that's special to you, we placed 5 of them in Michigan, all in one day. Which
My
was
goodness.
a beautiful day of chaos. But it was, if you have one that's attached to you emotionally, then we just have to set it up. So we're at the point now where I'm almost asking followers of the movement to, if they have somewhere that sticks out for them, because all of the places that, have special meaning to me now have one.
Okay, this hashtag campaign, on which social media platforms will we find it?
The best one to go to is Facebook. That's the one that's the most recent and the one that I keep up with the best. And it's, if you just search Be Like the Willow Movement, there's a little green heart, and you can ask to join, and pretty much normally very quickly somebody approves you.
Are you one of the Facebook places that we can donate when it's your birthday? Can we add the Be Like the Willow, or do we need to donate through your Facebook page specifically?
So I am actually just a hashtag.
Okay.
I'm not a nonprofit.
Okay.
So any kind of monetary donation that you would want to make, we normally direct you to Ashley's Embrace. If you go to ashleymbrace.org and or .com, ashleymbrace.com.
I'm sure just Google Ashley's Embrace. It'll take you to the right place.
And whenever it takes you to the homepage, you put a slash and then type in Be Like the Willow. There'll be a little thing that pops up that you can click donations, and that will show that you're making a donation through the movement to Ashley's Embrace.
Perfect. And it's important to make that distinction.
Yes.
So write all this down, and I know if you're driving, call back because but you want to go to Ashley's Embrace and then specifically hashtag Be Like, or
slash Ashley's Embrace. Ashley's Embrace's website.
Yes.
It'll take you to the homepage, and then you do a backslash and type in Be Like the Willow.
Got it.
And then another page will come up, and you'll see it's all blues and greens. And
you're all tied into Ashley's Embrace now officially with your hashtag movement.
Yeah.
Don't we live in an amazing age?
Yes.
That we can do all of this.
Yes.
So, and we can probably find all of that through going to Facebook and going straight to Be Like the Willow.
Yeah. If you go to the Be Like the Willow movement Facebook page, and then you go to the announcements tab, that's going to be your best source of all the different links. We have YouTube links on there that talks about my story and different donation links. Now our movement normally is focused in October. Obviously, you can be nice all year long, but in October is when our main campaign type of stuff happens. So we just finished with ours this year, but
I'm thinking, what a nice, we're into the post-Thanksgiving giving right now. We've got Giving Tuesday coming up soon. This will be a wonderful Giving Tuesday thing to do.
Yes.
Also, what a nice Christmas gift for someone, in your honor or in the memory of somebody to be able to make a donation of this kind. Alongside the donations, you have random acts of kindness in our closing moments. Can you tell us what some of those were? What are some of those 31 things?
One is to buy the person in line behind you at your drive-thru, buy them their coffee. One is to donate an elephant to Forget-Me-Not Baskets, which is an organization that does bereavement baskets. One would be to smile to everyone that you see, open a door for a stranger, pay for the person, or pay for a dinner next to you, leave a larger than normal tip. Sometimes they have two, write a letter to someone in the service. There's all different kinds.
And enough for one for every day of the month.
If not two, yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Well, you know what? It's just a matter of having it be on top of the mind, isn't it? Most people would love to do these kinds of things. We just don't think of it. We're a little self-absorbed in our day, and it's great. We're always happier when we're just thinking about somebody else.
Yep,
we're
makes
just
you feel better.
Happier. Well, speaking of happier, you've got a happy ending. Tell me about your family today.
Yes. So we have our daughter, Ruby. She's our rainbow baby. Healthy pregnancy with her, healthy delivery. Everything went exactly as it was supposed to. And I think we're very blessed to have both babies. And,
yes,
we have definitely learned different lessons From both.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. One will continue to be a challenge.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
God bless you. God bless your beautiful family.
Thank
And
you.
what a wonderful way to honor your beautiful daughter, Willow,
Thank you
too.
so much for having me on.
Leslie Berman, thanks for what you do in our community.
Thank you.